So while this is a warm-up, it's a little bit on the intense side. You can start to shake. And in order to be able to do this well, you will want to fully engage your body. What does that look like? Let's play with just that. So let yourself be super loose, right? Loose shoulders, loose hands. And you can kind of like sag when nothing's engaged, right? You have to like position your joints so that you don't fall over when you're not engaged, right? And then to engage your body fully, you can start at the feet and you can lift the tips of your toes, and that actually activates your thighs. So let your toes relax and then touch your own thighs. Like, oh, nothing's happening, knees are there, kneecaps are loose, thighs are loose. And then when you pick the tips of your toes up, it's like, oh, my legs are now, they can now hold me, right? And you can set down the tips of your toes while still having that lift. And then pull the navel into the spine, which feels a little bit like tipping the tailbone towards the floor. So there's a 10% core engagement in your front line here. And then you can lift the perineum by lightly squeezing the bathroom muscles. Again, just 10% so that you can actually hold it. So you've got the feet active, the perineum active, then you've got the middle. This is the Uddiyana Bandha. You've got the navel drawing in so that this is now locked up. So now when you hold this and you move a little bit, you can feel from your chest down, like there's a connection here. And then you can lift and relax the shoulders, open the palms to the front, and then consciously, like there's a thread pulling the center of your skull towards the sky, like get a little bit taller. Like you're reaching your head up out of this gently. And then from here, let's open. So hold this together. Inhale, reach the hands up. Look up, let's touch the palms together and exhale, bringing gratefulness into your heart. Inhale, reach up, look up, touch the hands together, exhale. Whatever that looks like for you, gratefulness and appreciation. Inhale. Bring your mind into the movement. Already this is a breathing practice. Release the hands. Now hold your body steady. Let's do another simple one. For this one, you inhale and bring the hands up to the level of the heart, and then exhale, bring them down. Inhale, your hands, your mind, and your breath are all rising. Exhale, the hands, the mind, and the breath are lowering. So imagine you can move your mind from the pelvic floor up to the brain, to the pineal in the center of your head. Stay with it. Hold your mind here. Use that singular focus that I was just quoting. You might feel like your mind is inside your body, or you might feel like your body is inside your mind. So which one feels like you? Are you inside a column and energy is rising and falling inside the column that is around you and in you? Or is this a monofilament silken thread that's maybe lighting up as you move up, and that light is moving down as you move down? So do 3 of these with 100% of you. Notice the flickering of the mind. It's totally okay. And then and link it back to the breath and the movement. No judgment here. And start to shake again. You can let go of that body engagement. Some of these we want to be loose for, and others we want to have that engagement we've just learned. So I'll let you know which is which. Shaking the arms, shaking the legs, shake your head. Blink your eyes, shake your toes. Turning side to side. Rolling the shoulders back. All right. So bring the hands to the hips or to your lower back and start to spiral the hips. Feeling your lower back, you can rub and massage in this part of your body. Change directions whenever you'd like. You can make these small or a little bigger. Good. And then shake it out. Now let's bring feet close together. Let's do that engagement. Toes lift, thighs engage, perineum draws up, navel's in. And then turn the hands all the way outward and look behind you. Come on back to the front. This is the inhale. Spiral the hands the other way. And then get tall, look behind you. Blow the breath out. Inhale. So your eyes are now traveling a 360. They're going all the way behind you. And your hands are doing a 360 as well, all the way out. Can you stay present? Let today's practice be a breathing practice. We're not going to do a whole lot of complicated moves today. And the breath is so simple. It's always there. Like link your mind to it. Exhale, relax. Good. Let's do one for the head. So we're still engaged here. Tilt the head over to the side, curl all the fingers in like you're trying to touch your own forearm. And on the other hand, you press the hand away and the fingers are bent back. And then you come to the center and switch. So we're exhaling into the stretches and inhaling into the center in Meridian Qigong. What does that mean? Exhale into the stretches. Bring your mind to where you feel the sensations. Or you could bring your mind to your hands. We're moving energy. Exhaling, notice the hands. Inhale, notice your center. Exhale, notice your hands. And the Qi cultivation has begun. We're circulating energy right now. The head can be a little forward or a little back. And then you can release and relax your body and do a few head circles in a way that feels terrific for your neck. Open and close your mouth, blink your eyes. Good. And shake it out. Okay, so here we go. So with the engagement, we're going to do a forward bend and a back bend. So with the forward bend, you want to bend your knees a whole lot to protect your back as you kind of roll down. And if your back is a little uncertain today, then walk your hands down your legs in the forward fold. Okay, instead of, I'm going to suggest holding elbows, but you can also bend and walk down. And you can also do a forward bend with support. You can use a table, windowsill, wall, and only come down a little bit. Okay, you can reach out and have your hands on something so that your back is supported at both ends so that you can stretch your back without risking injury to your lower vertebrae. On the back bend, here's where we're doing that full engagement as you're leaning back. So you can try just that part. So when you lean back and you feel your back start to engage, you also engage the front, both locks. Perineum lock and navel lock. You're matching what's happening in your back with what's happening in your front with a big abdominal squeeze. And then you're using your abdominal muscles to bring you back up. So don't go too far if this is new for you. So the move is like this. We melt down. Let the elbows be heavy. Gently pull down. Bend the knees even more. Roll up. And exhale into that back bend, looking skyward. Inhale, your core lifts you. Exhale, melt down. Inhale, roll up. Exhale to the back bend. Do one or two more if you'd like, only if this feels great for you. All right, good. And then now let's do one for the back. Let's loosen this by doing the wave. So just rolling up, like rippling down and rolling up using a little core engagement and exploring this pumping action. You can have your hands, I like starting here to really remind my hips to do a lot of tilting. And you can also have the hands by the side or on your thighs to help support you. And then let's do one for a side bend. So for this one, you step 1 foot behind you and plant it well, and then that same arm comes up and over. And use your core to come back to the center. And reposition your feet and float the hands down. This is an eagle stretch. So stepping that foot behind you, you can bend the front knee as much as you need to, and then an even stretch from the outside of the foot all the way through your hand. Inhale to the center. Exhale. Run energy up to your hands and your feet. So imagine as you release that everything comes back to the center, and as you stretch that it runs down to both your hands and your feet. Open the channels. Good, and come on back. Let's shake it out. Let's have a little check-in here. So with the feet hip-width apart, knees are soft. Relax the hands by the side. There's a little room under your arms. Turn the hands forward so your shoulder blades relax. Relax your eyes, your face, your mouth, your smile. And without any extra moves now, as you inhale, feel your center. And as you exhale, bring your mind to the palms of your hands. See if you can breathe a little more deeply. See if you can have awareness in your hands. It's a little bit more active. And relax. For the next one, step 1 foot forward and lift the toes. Then this one's called elbow to knee. So you're basically bringing the elbow down to the knee. You can bend the back knee as much as you need to, and then with the hand in the back, you make a fist and bring it into the open palm, and then touch the elbow to the knee. Inhale to come up. Exhale, keep pushing the fist into the palm as you twist. Wring it out. Inhale to center. Exhale, bending arm down. Inhale to the center. Exhale. Try to breathe in and out through the nose as much as you can. If your nose isn't clear, breathing through your mouth is fine. Let that breath whisper to you and relax. Go to the other side. So we're looking for that even breath. Breathing through the nose, slow and steady. Or harmonizing the mind while harmonizing the breath. So we don't overdo the ocean breath in Qigong. It's okay in some of the intense moves if you're feeling like the ocean sounding breath is an assist for you, building a little energy and building a little heat. And for most of these moves, we're using an even breath in and out through the nose to gently cultivate and harmonize the energy. Inhale to the center. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale to the center. Exhale, twist, using your core the whole time. You can get a whole workout in 15 minutes of Meridian Qigong if you're engaged. Good. And relax. Let the feet be wider apart. So we're going to do pulling water from the well. So this one again, if your back is sore, then bring your hands to a table or a desk and just find some variation that feels good for you. And this one's really about the hips. So we're going to bend down into a forward fold, and you're imagining your hand over hand on a rope, and you're lifting with the hip. So we're not turning only we're not doing only the shoulders, lifting the hip as you go down. Use your core to protect your back. If your hands reach the floor, you can kind of go side to side to go a little bit further. And then start to come up. Trying to tilt the hips as much as you can. And then bring the hands up, and now imagine that you're plucking apples from a tree, reaching as high as you can. This one's very good for the lower back. And then if that forward fold felt great to you, you can transition, coming back, pulling up water from the well. And then coming back up. Once you reach up, switch to the top. Reaching up out of those hips. And then one more time, coming down. Stretch the hamstrings, bend the knees as much as you need to. And relax. Step your feet in. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, collect the chi to your center. Inhale, look up, breathe, lift your face to the sun. Exhale. And with the diamonds, we put it all together. So let your feet be comfortably apart. And then remember that engagement. Lift the toes, thighs are active, perineum is lifted, navel's drawn in, shoulders are down and back. And then we give this one our 100%. So we make the hands in the shape of a diamond, and look through the diamond, and then start to make circles with the diamond. So there's back bend, side bend. Make the circles small at first and working with whatever's comfortable for you. Stay connected to your breath so you don't go too far. Give this your 100%. Dial in your whole core, all four sides, like we did a few classes ago. The front, the back, and the obliques. Strong. Go the other way. Let yourself steady here. Let's do a few circles with the head and the shoulders. And then let's turn side to side. Let's do knocking on the door of life just to see if there's anything that we've stirred up that we can release. Shake it out. And then another one similar to this one with full engagement. Bring the feet a little closer together. Inhale the hands up in front, interlace. Press up and then lean to the side and turn to look up. And then use all your strength to bring yourself back up and turn and lean out. Exhale into the extension. Inhale to the center. Exhale the other side. And relax. Bring the hands up in front of you, bend the knees, slap your thighs with the backs of the hands, and inhale, reach up, and exhale. Connect to your center. Let that feeling, bring your hands up, bend the knees, slap your hands, slap your thighs, inhale, exhale. And one more time, bend the knees. Make a sound with your hands, reach up. Bring the hands down in front of the heart, and then bring the hands forward with the palms up. Open the heart to the sky, lean back a little, and then come on back to the front. Wrap your hands around your body and lift your heels up in the air. Release down, bring the hands in front of the heart, and again, breathe in. Open, look up, breathe out, round, inhale, sweep it open. So it's like a upper back bend, and then lifting the center of your upper back to the sky. And exhale. And relax. Pausing here. 10% tension in your feet. Thighs are very lightly engaged. Palms are open to the front. Eyes are soft or wide or closed. Breathe into your center. Breathe out into your hands. And relax. Move your head in any way you'd like. Relax your body. Shake it out. So then you can step 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. And we're going to do one, we'll play with this one. It's called pushing a wave in many directions. So we're shifting all the way to the back and then scooping forward and making the shape of a wave, cresting and going way forward and then bringing it back. So we're inhaling and exhaling. Let this one become a kind of a moving meditation. And keep changing directions. Moving your front foot a little bit to push a wave in a different direction. Stay with your breath. Let this be smooth. So not the kind of work that we're doing. We've warmed the body up, we've opened the meridians, and now we'll just play with the pulsing of energy. And when you feel like it, try the other side. The feet can be close together or a little bit farther apart. And visualize that you're by the ocean. Maybe in the water, maybe a comfortable distance away, whatever feels delightful for you. And imagine that you're playing with the ocean. You're part of the ocean. Slow it down and breathe it in a little bit more. Changing feet as you'd like to. And then bringing it back to center, and let that same kind of movement go. And this time, imagine that you've got wings. And as you shift forward, the wings are rippling closed, and as you shift back, you're opening the heart to the sky again. And imagine energy is trailing behind the palms of your hands. So as you go forward, you're condensing, and as you go back, you're drawing energy open. It's like coming with your hands. Your hands have magnetized all the good things in your life that you want. And your back is doing a wave, kind of like we did before. The knees are straightening and bending. There's a ripple moving up your body. Your chin is lifting and lowering a little bit. Breathing through the nose, keeping the shoulders relaxed. And then just play with the energy. And then you can slow it down. Let it become a little less. Maybe your hands are more in front of your body now. And let your body just wave or pulse, feeling the energy within. Maybe the movement of the hands is pretty subtle now. See if you can feel a kind of magnetic attraction between the palms of your hands. The hands are in front of the body, a little lower than the navel point. And there's a natural pulsing. Notice that it'd be harder to hold them still than to let them pulse. Like, see what that's like. See if you try to hold them still as you continue to breathe, and then let them move a little. See which is easier. And then letting the hands settle in to cover each other. They could be gently touching your lower belly, or they could be relaxed by your side. And then imagine there's a sun, a very small, very bright sun, inside, behind your navel. And as you breathe in, that sun gets a little bit brighter. And as you breathe out, you relax a little bit more. The sun is getting brighter and smaller. Inhale, more energy goes into the sun. Exhale, it condenses. You're welcome to stay in this meditation a few more minutes. You can come to lie down and rest. If your body's asking for that, sit for a few minutes of meditation. You can go for a walk outside. And if you'd like to close this class with me, let's bring the hands up to the heart. A seat of appreciation and gratefulness. Thanking yourself for taking this time for practice. Thanking your body for all that it's done for you. Thanking all of your teachers, known and unknown, formal and informal, who have shaped your life and guided your path. And let your hands come forward, and with a slight bow, thanking the others in this class for being here together now or in the future, which is then now. And then bring it back to yourself. It's an honor to be with you here today. Thank you. Thanks for giving me this chance to share what I love.